What was the reason you first contacted Planning by Design?
I contacted various companies various architects to do planning, and I looked online and I saw a review for yourselves and various other companies, and so I phoned around and decided, after I'd spoken to your colleagues, that your company could offer what I needed at a price that I thought was reasonable and fair, given the project we were doing.
Did you have a planning appraisal with us, and if so, how was it?
So the initial process, I had a phone consultation with, I spoke initially to the team about my inquiry, and then I had a phone consultation very promptly from one of the planning officers who talked through the project and explained what he felt I would need, and how long it would take potentially, and the cost of it for me. So yeah, it was very detailed. He was very clear and explained everything exceptionally well to me.
What made you decide to instruct Planning by Design?
I think, as I said already, the price was very fair, and from all the people I spoke to over the phone, everyone seemed very competent and professional, and I felt that you were going to be the best company to take the project, given that what we were after was a relatively simple project. I was aware that it would be all done remotely, but that, I think, worked for what we wanted. So we decided to instruct yourselves.
What services did Planning by Design help you with?
The whole process from start to finish. So I had some really good advice about what I would need initially, because I wasn't sure about whether they would be planning required. So that was cleared up for me. The drawings were prepared for me, and there was always sort of contact throughout and liaison throughout. Then when the planning application was put in, the council came back with various requirements and various questions for me to answer, so I got help with those as well. And then the planning was eventually approved. So yeah, pretty much everything from start to finish.
Did you have a site visit or a remote survey, and how did this work out?
No, we didn't have a site visit. I sent a load of photographs to the chap who was dealing with it, the planning officer, and we had a lengthy chat about what I wanted, and everything was done remotely. He then produced the drawings according to the measurements that I had sent him and the general design that I had sent him, and yeah, we went from there. So no one actually ever came to the house, but as I say, it was quite a simple project. I don't think it didn't need someone to come and do any lengthy sort of surveying. It just needed a set of plans drawn up that the council would consider for planning. So yeah, easy to be done remotely, and I think probably the most efficient way.
How was your overall experience with Planning by Design?
Yeah, I've got absolutely no problems, no faults, nothing bad to say about the company. In essence, the service that was promised at the start was provided for me. The process took a lot longer than I had hoped, but again, down to the council, not anything that wasn't done on your part. And more importantly, and I think the price was fair from various other architect companies that I contacted. They wanted to charge astronomical amounts of money, and actually for a simple project, it didn't need that. I knew what I thought I needed, and that was confirmed, and I've got absolutely no faults. I would not hesitate to recommend the company to anyone else. The service was perfect from my perspective.
Do you have any advice for anyone else considering a new project?
Well, I suppose the only advice I'd give, not being an expert in the area, is just to ring the company and speak to them and find out. They're best placed to advise you what you need to do, and whether you need a site visit, whether you need a remote, or whether a remote survey is going to be sufficient. But I found that the advice I was given from yourselves was perfect. So I would just say pick up the phone and give you a call, really.
And finally, would you use us again and recommend us to others?
Definitely. I would, if I was doing more building. Hopefully I won't be, but if I am, I would definitely get on the phone again. And yeah, I would recommend you to anyone, certainly, to give you a go. You're a very, very professional company and provided what I wanted, and yeah, as I say, at a very affordable price. So yeah, definitely recommend you.